So the first journalist drive of the new N series. How about that? First journalist to drive a van pack.
Mate, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. So no key, just proximity key.
Yeah. So yeah, this is obviously there's a lot of toys, and like any toy, it'll be good when you can spend some time in it and have a play.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, 15, 16, 17 years in the making. This truck is so new that you don't want to touch a paint because it's not quite dry. And I'm with Jeff Gibson from Isuzu. Jeff, how are you, mate?
I'm very, very good. Very excited to show you today, Kermie.
Mate,
new toy.
I'm excited to be in it. And it's 9-speed, yeah?
This is 9-speed, yes, exactly. Coupled with the new Ford.
You're only just beaten by the Ford Ranger, eh?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Good kick down.
As you can see, that instantaneous kick down.
Yeah. And that's how good the seating is in this. It is super comfortable. My bummer meter is giving it a 10 out of 10, my friend.
And a very quiet driving environment too, right?
It is. Okay, now on that, Isuzu's been number one for since I was a glint in my mother's eye.
How long, Kermie? Are you keeping up?
Mate,
36 years. So what it's going to show you, with its forward detection systems, which are now the next generation, every single bulb is now an LED in a Isuzu truck, including our very large interior light here.
I mean, that's something that only existed until very recently, and it's still not cheap in high-end cars.
So a very good feature to talk about in this truck, though, is our intersection warning system.
Yep.
Hopefully we don't run over any pedestrians, Kermie.
Maybe Mr. Shields is in front of us and we could try and run up his clacker.
Absolutely. All of our N-Series range has an automatic electronic park brake.
Well damped.
And damped, yes.
Well damped.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Doesn't feel like a leaf suspension.
No, it doesn't. That's a whole new world.
Next level.
Again, they're the little things that make for safer driving.
Absolutely.
What's that, about 10 inches?
Yeah, 10.1 actually, Kermie. That's a good guess.
Some things I'm lucky at.
Everything a truckie needs. So that's something Isuzu has resisted over time, but now with new...
So it's not just a 30-second hold or anything, it will stay until you move off. Oh, that's good. Yep.
Exactly right.
It's great to be one of the first people in the country behind the wheel of one of these. Talking about the wheel, so yes, just something else, and yellow is good enough.
Plenty of green there.
We're going to go and play at Bunnings.
Let's go to Bunnings.
We're going to Bunnings, folks. We'll be back soon.
Maybe we took the wrong turn. Is this Bunnings or is this the train station?
Oh, good question. That's a good tight turning circle.
So that's something I want you to
That's a ripper, actually.
Yeah, I want you to do that in the little tray pack, the short wheelbase. It's very impressive.
Okay.
Turning circles minute.
Here we go, folks. A traffic light getaway. Not for long because we've got roadworks in front of us, but you'll get an idea of the pull of the truck. So I came up to a set of traffic lights and a bunch of cars stopped in front of us. And I said to Ash, so this has got emergency braking? He assured me it has. But I couldn't bring myself not to put my foot onto the brake, so I won't know at this stage. I hope I never have to find out. There are only half a dozen of these trucks in the country at the moment, and I didn't want to be the one to find out whether or not the emergency braking worked on that 0.0001% chance that for some reason it didnit. So yeah, we'll have to trust Isuzu's blurb on that one. I think, Ash.
It will work.
I'm sure it does work, mate. Straight ahead.
Yes,
That's right.
Comfy?
Comfy.
Let's go. So just while we're talking about that, full air brakes on this truck now. So 11-ton truck with full air brakes. So traditionally, Series.
Which is this particular model.
This is
because I'm inside and I can't read the label.
This is an FRD 110-240. So,
And we're joined by Mr. Shields over on the other side, folks. He had first spin in this, so we thought we'd better give him a lift back. What am I doing? Hanging a lift?
you are.
So we got in this 6-speed.
6-speed AMT transmission.
Yep.
Behind a 4HK1 5.2 litre 4-cylinder.
Right.
Highly efficient. So this is all built for efficiency. So something I want you to test here is cruise control. So we push the mode button here, we put it in a tap.
Now in this truck, we've gone up a lane departure, folks. Yep. Again. So it's an Esri.
It is, but it's top of the line. So Esri 6860 875 NTS2 Climate. It's a bit of a mouthful.
Mate. Yeah, okay.
So what does all that mean? Yeah, absolutely. So you'll see.
So I don't have to touch anything.
Correct. So it'll come up. Now
It is this truck, folks.
And then, so a lot of toys to play with, and as I said earlier, Kermie, I really invite you to later on down the track. We'll give you some longer drives in these trucks and give you some time to play with all the new toys.
Mate, we'll look forward to it. What do you think, Pete? Anything to say?
I think that 9-speed dual clutch is
It's a ripper, isn't
a
it?
precision bit of gear.
Yes, yeah, it's a pearler.
And the thing is with this new range of Isuzus, it's so comprehensive. They say if something's not broke, don't fix it, but previous range there was nothing wrong with it, but this thing just goes leaps and bounds ahead.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's I guess one thing that we pride ourselves is having an application for everyone, a product that suits basically every application. And make sure you come to the Brisbane Truck Show and see.
Yeah, guys, Isuzu will be there with their range at the Brisbane Truck Show. Make sure you go along and have a look at it, because it is going to be well worthwhile. They look great, and set up a test drive while you're there. I know you're going to be impressed.